Did you see the dark elf noble by the forge? He smiled at me.
I prefer the Cold Moon Inn to the Sober Nord. It's much more rustic.
The celebration has been good for business. Thanks to all...
Forge is no place for games. If you're here to work, get to it. Hey there. Welcome.
You can't do that. It's against the law.
Hey there. Welcome. Do your trading here. I've got what you need. I'm not sure about that. The Nord woman from Whitehall looks like she can hold her need. Stand back and let me show you how it's done!
A fool and... A fool and his gold are soon parted, but you don't...
If they were serving 100-year-old Flynn, I'd
Three cheers for the
in a
Skull
heartbeat.
King!
The spirits told me you were close. I spoke to the Turnian monks. They admitted the king and the prince, but not me. I left the fold. They remember that, but they will help the king. The Dreamwalker is already inside. Let the monks know you bring the ritual components. I must be off. Filgor is on the run and we're closing in. Now go, save the king so he can lead us to victory!
Please, outsider, leave us be. The Turnian monks want no part in the war that rages across this land. Your king has fallen into a deep eternal sleep. You cannot aid him. His fate depends on the favor of the three old gods now. Not dead, at least not yet. But his soul struggles as his dreams turn to poison. They tear at him, pull him deeper into the darkness. One calling himself Dreamwalker claims he can enter his nightmare. With our magic, he says your king can be saved. Speak with Yadvar inside the cave, but don't get your hopes up. If the three old gods require your help, that's between you, them, and the Turnian elders. Our religion is ancient, but its followers are few. Most Nords call us cult and worse things. By helping your king, perhaps we can show everyone what our faith truly stands for. This is our home, outsider. The Turnians prefer privacy, so we make it a habit of not letting everyone know where we live. I hope you can respect that. We worship the old gods, gods that aren't recognized by most of the Nords. They call us zealots and fanatics, worshippers of false gods. I think you can understand why we don't live in Windhelm.
You come to support the slumbering king? When last I saw him, his skin was pale and his breathing shallow. His life force slowly drains away. It would take a miracle or a favor from the three old gods to save him now. When he isn't asking inane questions, the Dreamwalker makes the same claim. So many questions. He actually believes we turn into bugs and fly. With your king's life hanging in the balance, I hope you haven't put your trust in the wrong place. As you say, before your friend can enter the eternal slumber, we need to enhance the king's life force. Bring him back from the brink of death long enough for the Dreamwalker to slip inside. Otherwise, the journey will kill them both. Horrible creatures, but their blood has its uses. I'll open the gate to our ritual grounds. Please don't disturb the monks who pray there. Your king sleeps on the center platform, where our high priest administers to him.
Why does my father still sleep, priest?
Our healing magic maintains his life, but the Daedric poison is strong. I'm not sure we can overcome it.
If my father dies, the Turnian monks will suffer. Understand that, healer. Now, save your king.
King Yoren's son is worried, and I don't blame him. Our healing magic is strong, but it's not much good against Daedra-corrupted poison. The king won't awaken on his own. So my monks tell me. We don't usually deal with Daedric magic. We can keep King Yoren alive, but we can't restore him. Your Dreamwalker is our best chance. I hope he's done this before. You brought what we need. Now the Dreamwalker must enter the Dreamstride. From there, he's on his own. My magic can't help him. Pray at the totems of the 3 old gods. Perhaps they will show you the Dreamwalker's progress. Then we watch and wait. Come, Dreamwalker. King Yoren is ready. It is time for you to get involved.
Not to worry. I've done this many times. Many times. Never entered a king's dreams, though. Or battled Daedric magic. But I'm sure everything will be just fine. Be sure to hold the king down. If he begins to thrash around, hit him with a rock. Kidding. Kidding.
The Dreamwalker's work has begun. If you wish to observe his progress, pray to our totem spirits. If the 3 old gods hear you, they will show you images of the Dreamstride.
Very sad. The king's soldiers. They fell in battle, but are raised in a dream. Rage fills them, and they are strong. Wish I had the strength to fight them. This is going to be a challenge, to say the least. What is this madness? Visions of warriors lost. A woman beckoning to me. Strange, beautiful. But something is wrong here. I need to be very careful. Wish there was a way to figure out the truth. Very cold. Must be quick as possible. Find the fires. Their warmth will keep you alive. Walls. Coming down. Stay near the light. Must remember, stay near the light.
What is this sorcery, priest? What's happening to my father?
The dream. It's leaving the king's body. How is this happening? The 3 old gods watch over this man and grant him a quick, painless journey from this place. Something has sparked the Dreamwalker's magic as well as our own. Whatever haunts King Yoren begins to flow into this world as well. As the poison spreads through his body, he fights back harder. It's pushing the forces into our own plane. It means your king's last moments of life are upon him. His spirit is strong, a fighter. I believe that's what has caused these projections. He won't give in to death. Sadly, we can do nothing to help him from out here. The Dreamwalker was most likely injured by the blast of magic. He was the last chance we had. Your king can't do this on his own. No doubt he'd be eager to join his father. He's not ready, though. Even now, rage takes him. One must be calm to even think about taking such a journey. Sending him in there would only guarantee the death of both father and son. You would do this? And for a man you barely know? Your life could be forfeited by doing this. Very well. The decision is yours. I can use what remains of the Dreamwalker's magic to send you into the Dreamstride. From there, you will be on your own. I can't imagine what awaits you in the dreams of King Yoren. His dreams turn to nightmares. What once was pleasant is now twisted and dark. You must help him overcome these trials. Pray to the three old gods. Seek their blessings and call upon their aspects to aid you. They might help you, but each in a different way. Remember what the Dreamwalker said and be open to any way an aspect may aid you. I can give you insight to each of our gods before you enter King Yoren's dreams. That's about all I can do from here. Once you enter the dream, you will be on your own. I'll attempt to keep his life force stable for as long as I can. The poison pulls from Yoren's memories and gives strength to his greatest fears. The death of his sister, the soldiers in his service, and Fildgor. His dreams have created guardians to hide his true memories. You must show him the truth of things. Our magic allows us to call forth aspects of the three old gods, the fox, the bear, and the wolf. Spirit forms to help us perform tasks beyond the scope of mere mortals. The fox is crafty and quick. He enhances the speed at which we do things, makes us faster, more agile than we are on our own. If you are in need of speed, you may want to call upon this aspect. The bear is strong, mighty, a protector. He enhances our strength and shields us from harm. If you're in need for protection against overwhelming odds, the bear should be your ally. The wolf is sly and observant, ferocious and deadly. She watches and waits for the best opportunity to strike. With her aid, our eyes see the hidden weaknesses of our foes. If you seek the weakness in your enemy's armor, call upon the wolf. The thought that Yoren failed his soldiers, that they gave their lives for nothing, weighs heavily on his mind. He must see the truth that they laid down their lives because they loved their king. They believed in him. Good luck. Our magic allows us to call forth...
My father is strong. In fact, he's the strongest man I've ever known. He'll pull through this. He has to.
The poison pulls from Yoren's memory.
Look at your soldiers, Yoren. This is what happened to us. Locked away in some crypt like commoners. No one cared that we died. Especially you. We were just pawns for you.
No. I respected and cared for each and every one of you. With each of your deaths, I lost brothers and sisters, but we fought for what we all believed in. We fought for our freedom.
Listen to them. Listen to their wailing cries. They died because of you. You threw their lives away. Now you are paying for it.
You need to leave. Whatever's happening to me, it isn't safe. Now go.
King Yoren stirs in agony before he calms and grows still. These waves repeat even as you enter his dreams. His life continues to slip away. What did you discover? The poison polluting his body. It makes him reimagine his fears and lets the nightmares tighten their grip. He will continue to seek a way out as long as the dream continues. You must follow the king deeper still. Continue to pray to the totems. You already set one of the fractured parts of his spirit free. You'll need to be quick this time. If the king knows he's in danger, the dream will collapse behind him and strengthen the nightmare's power.
Why do you continue to follow me? The Argonian that followed me couldn't handle the ordeal. You won't fare any better. Leave now before it's too late. Too many heal me through my own mind. You would use Daedric magic to cure me? That's the very magic that harmed me. You don't need to do this. I fought an army that claimed to be invincible and emerged victorious. Fildgor's poison won't stop me. Do you even know where we are right now? This cave, my sister and I fell down a hole while we were hunting. We nearly froze to death. We barely got out alive. Wait. I would not have made it out from this cave if it wasn't for my sister. I blacked out from exhaustion and the cold. Nirnhild carried me the rest of the way to safety. Damn it all! I don't know how we got out of this cave. It means I never saw the exit. How will I find it in my dreams? The fires, I remember the fires. They must be the key. If I don't survive, you must get word to Almalexia and the other pact leaders. The pact must not fall. Well, this turned out to be an interesting hunting trip. So much for knowing the area like the back of your hand. Right, sister?
Yes, yes, go ahead. Mock me, little brother. I should just leave you in this cave. Maybe you'd lose a foot to the frost, and the people would call you the Gimp Prince. That would be the last time you mocked me, that's for sure.
Oh, I think I would write a ballad about how an ice demon and I dueled upon the mountaintops, and I drove my blade into him as he took my foot. All the ladies would find me heroic. Maybe I should let my foot fall off.
This sounds like something you do. You're the only man I've ever known to write an epic about how you fell down and broke your nose. Did that Nord lass you brought home really believe that story about you and the troll?
This cave goes on forever. And the cold, it's bitter to the bone. I think I'm starting to lose the feeling in my legs. I hate when that happens.
You sure do whine a lot, you know that? We'll find a way out of here. Stop worrying so much.
Oh, I forgot. There's no need to worry. The great and wonderful Nirnhild is here.
You hush now, brother. Filgor showed me how to find my way out of a cave. Or any closed area, really. You just need to find the wind. Once you do that, you can figure out where it's coming from. And that's the way out. Simple. Come on, Yoren. We have to keep moving. We're almost there. I can feel it. Please, brother. It's just a little bit farther. You have to hold on. I need you. I can't become queen without my brothers at my side. I just can't do it. Stay with me, brother. Wake up!
Your sister cared for you deeply. Why fight this dream? Why not give in? You can be with her once
Can't
more.
stop me. I will not give in so easily. I will live on because of my sister.
King Yoren's breathing slows. I don't know if this is due to your actions, or if he slips closer to death. Did you learn anything new? Proud, stubborn man. Yoren's at his weakest points now, on the edge of life and death. You have only one more chance to enter the Dream Stride. One more chance to break the nightmare and set him free. If you fail, you will both be lost. The King's dreams try to deceive him. You need to be on guard. Look through the shadows and observe. If you fail to convince the King that what he sees is a lie, he will perish. And when he dies, his dream ends. And so do you.
Are you real or just part of this dream? Ouch. I hurt all over. Feels like my body is being crushed, and not in a fun way. Why have you followed me? This experience, I wouldn't recommend it to my worst enemy. Of course I'm alive. The magic that allowed you to enter the dream stride would have disappeared if I died. Frightening thought, though, to die in another's dream. I'll consider this while you find the king. He followed a pretty young woman. She looked familiar, but I couldn't place her. She ran up the steps and the king was right behind her. But something strange happened. Specters appeared. Very vicious. Be careful. These spirits are more violent and powerful than the others in the dream, drawn from the king's strongest memories. If you fail, we all die horrible, horrible deaths. Probably very painful. Please, try to avoid that.
Can you believe Yoren defeated his brother? Filgor must have been drunk or something. If that fool Yoren thinks we're going to die for him, he's dumber than I thought. I'd sooner stab him in the back than stand at his side.
Died for this? For Yoren? I bet he never lifted a sword in his life. But his sister, Nirnhild, she was a true warrior. My kind. Filgor could fight too. Now that's a man I'd die for. But no, we get a Bard King. He won't survive a year, I'd wager. We'd be better off making an alliance with the Dark Elves. Yoren's a traitor, if you ask me. A damned puppet king.
Split off!
Submit to the darkness.
Never. I will wait for his rule. I will find my brother and any others who put up my trust. They will all fall to my feet. This is where. You underestimate me and my allies, foul creature. I remember when my sister sat upon the throne. My brother and I would tease her endlessly about being the queen. My people trusted my sister, loved her. Great Queen Nirnhild, they called her, leader of the Nords. Then the Akaviri attacked. The people lost their queen, and I lost my sister. The realm wept the day she died. It was a trick conjured by that creature you killed. Nirnhild is dead. Her beautiful soul is gone. I'm all that's left to lead my people. I cannot fail them. Different, strange, like a part of me is missing. No guards, no castle walls, just the limits of my own mind. Fabrications and illusions. Perhaps that's all you are. Your face is familiar, but I can't remember. You have my thanks regardless, both you and the Argonian. I know there's so much to do, and I cannot allow my brother Filgor to complete his plan. Not while he has a sister's body and her crown. Nothing good will come from his machinations. Sister, this can't be. This must be part of my dream.
Yoren, my beloved brother. It's been so long. I wish the news I bring you wasn't so dire.
What is it, Nirnhild? What's wrong?
It's Fildgor. I know why our brother stole my body and the crown. He plans to call forth my spirit and merge it with his own. He believes that by possessing me, he shall become the rightful king.
Please, friend, leave us so we can talk. I will join you in the waking world shortly.
Thank you for helping my brother. He needs more friends like you. I'll make sure he wakes up after we finish our conversation.
It's so good to see my sister again. I promise I won't be long, but I need to speak to her. Go. I will meet you after, and we'll stop my brother. I can never repay you for all you've done. I should throw a grand feast and make you part of my personal guard. But there's still dangers to deal with. Filgor plans to desecrate my sister's spirit. That must not be allowed to happen. The crown of Freydis, the symbol of our people, can only be worn by the true heir of the throne. It won't fit upon an unworthy head. Filgor believes that he can merge our sister's spirit with his own, making him worthy of the crown. If the crown fits, it proclaims Filgor as the true king. Not even I can oppose the one who wears the crown. That's why Filgor must be stopped. He can't be allowed to desecrate Nirnhild's spirit. Filgor and his Stormfist Brigade have gone to the Dragon Shrine of Skuldafn. The prince and I must go to the camps at the foot of the mountain and plan our counter move. I need to leave now. The people need their king.
I can open a portal for you. But after all this, I only have the energy to teleport you and your son.
That's fine. Our friend here has done more than enough for us already and deserves some time to rest. Come on, Skir. Let's go. You are welcome to join us at our camp if you wish. Whatever you decide, thank you for what you have done.
Hello, friend.
We're still alive. I never would have guessed that would be the result of all this. Now I need some rest. To study the Turnyan monks and the three old gods. Fascinating stuff. And truth to tell, I don't want to go into any more dreams for a while. More or less, thanks to my training and experience, I was taught to learn, to understand, to survive. The Skald King has discovered these things as well. A rare leader, Yoren. He's a ruler who listens. To rest and hold council with his advisors, no doubt. Thanes, Ebonheart Pact leaders, other nobles, I'm sure. There's a large camp to the northeast. The soldiers call it Yoren's Stand, not far from the place called Skaldafen.
Your soul is mine. I own you. Come, let us play. When you destroy them, this one will have returned.
Well met, champion. It is, and your arrival is not unexpected. I've been waiting for you to arrive. Prince Ernskar commanded me to keep watch. He wants to speak to you. He's on the battlements at the East Gate, watching the movements of Fildgor Orkthane's troops. Things are quiet here. For now. Indeed. The soldiers call this place Joran's Stand, for King Joran is determined to stop the Orkthane and restore peace to Eastmarch from this very encampment. The assassination attempt hasn't hindered the Skald King's ability to command, if that's what you're asking. The Dark Elf healers tend to him, and he grows stronger every day. There's still some tension. The prince made accusations when the king was poisoned, and that certainly hasn't helped matters. To his credit, though, Prince Ernskar seeks to make amends for the strained relations.
Just move along.
Well met, my friend. My father is still weak from the poison, but he's recovering. I'm organizing things here while he gets his strength back. I need to regain the confidence of our Dark Elf and Argonian allies. My regrettable actions at Fort Armel have made them wary. Speak to the highest-ranking pact leaders in the camp. General Yveth Noramil of the Dark Elves and the Argonian leader Eyes of Steel. See what we can do to demonstrate the strength of the pact.
So Fildgor poisoned his own brother, and he expects the Nords to follow him. He's more foolish than I imagined.
I should drown my troubles in mead.
Wars come and wars go, but the hist endures. War approaches like a storm on the wind, and the prince needs our help. Why should I trust him or his champion? Perhaps some discourse will show me the measure of Ernskar's advocate. Does war make a person stronger? An obvious answer. Another question. Which serves best in time of war? A strong will or a strong body? A thoughtful response. I do worry that Prince Ernskar's insular thinking is dangerous and goes against the edicts that formed the pact. An interesting outlook. Learn by losing. I think the Stormfist commander, Hall Bitterblade, might learn by losing something as well. His head, for example. At least his troops would learn a lesson to fear the Ebonheart Pact.
You look competent. Spies in the trees, assassins in the shadows. We must stay vigilant. I'm the sentry captain. To me, there's always a problem. It's in the details. That kind of thinking keeps us secure. Could you light the watchfires near the east and south gates? The fires keep the storm fists from sneaking too close to the walls. The Nords usually do this for me, but they got distracted. Happens all the time. Probably the mead they never stop guzzling. Here's a torch. Use a campfire to light it. Then light the fires near the south and east gates. It keeps the Stormfists from advancing, and the lack of shadows hinders their spies and assassins. So yes, the fires help. While you deal with that, I need to check out a troubling report I just received. Perhaps. Come back here after you light the fires. I should have more information by then.
Over here, Initiate. Greetings. I have a message for you from Velast, Mistress of Incunabula. Indeed. She has a task for you. You'll want to speak with her as soon as you can. Velast awaits you at the Guild Hall in Davin's Watch, along the eastern coast of Stonefalls. Of course. What can I tell you? The Mistress of Incunabula for the Guild, the Keeper of Tomes. She's the Guild's most accomplished lore master, second only really to Guildmaster Vanus himself. I don't, but she usually tries to offer new guildmates a chance to prove themselves. As you might imagine, she's keenly interested in acquiring new books for the lore library. Maybe she's got a lead on a trove of tomes?
This is a fort, not a city. Stand guard like an attack could happen at any time. Understand?